Welcome back to the Absolute Cinema Review podcast. As always, I'm Christian.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Mani.
And today we have another episode of Movie I Made You Watch. We have some good movies we recommended to each other this week. If you're not familiar with the... what's it called?
The program.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with the program, it's we recommend a movie to each other that the other two have not seen, and then we'll talk about it at the end of 2 weeks, back in recording session. That's where we are today.
Yep.
I recommended Watchmen by Zack Snyder.
I recommended Tampopo, and I totally am blanking on the director, but let's just say it was a good movie.
All right. Yeah.
And then I recommended Tu Mamá También by Alfonso Cuarón.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay. Yep. Which are we doing first?
Let's do Tu Mamá También.
Okay.
Yep. Let's do our scores. Write them
All
down.
right, we got them all?
Yep.
Yeah, we got them. Ready?
All right. Scores for Tu Mamá También in 3, 2, 1.
Wow. Nice.
All right, so I got a 5 out of 5. I'm the one that recommended this, so
Yeah,
that's why I recommended it. 4.
Yeah.
4.
I got a 4.
Yep. I also gave it a 4 out of 5.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, great movie. I think what did it for me, for the most part, in terms of like what sealed the deal for like a very solid rating was, for a while I was watching it, I didn't really I didn't really understand the point to like why this woman is going along with these kids on this like crazy ass road trip. Like, who in their right minds would do this? But then you find out I think, was it cancer? Like, she had cancer, and passed away, and she knew that she was going to die. And so she kind of wanted like one last hurrah, and that added a lot more context for me, although it was given to us at the end of the movie. And I thought that made it really touching. I don't know. I thought that this movie was kind of like a roller coaster.
Yeah, no, dude, the end, like you said, the end really sealed it for me. I think I was between like 3.5 to a 4. It was probably going to be a 3.5 if that ending was like different. Yeah. But I don't know. Like, it was damn good ending. But it was kind of like what I was talking about earlier when we were doing short form, where like, if I don't emotionally resonate with a movie personally, I can't give it higher than a 4. And I think like this is a glaring example of that. Like, the ending came and it was damn good, but I was more like, damn, that's sad. Yeah. Versus like, I'm crying with the plot of the movie right now.
See, I don't really feel like that much sadness towards this movie. Like, I just enjoyed it being so colorful and just silly. Like, it's so ridiculously silly, like the entire movie.
It is.
Just, I don't know. It didn't really strike me as like extremely sad. I guess like the sadness at the end did kind of tie it up in a nice way and leave it kind of completely finished. Especially that ending where like the two friends meet again at the end and they're like not even really friends anymore.
Yeah,
like
they like, he's like, dude, I noticed at the end they're in the diner or the restaurant the last time they see each other ever, which is what they said at the end. He's like lighting his lighter and it can't even light. So they're like losing the spark of their relationship. Yeah, I was like, damn, that's a really nice touch. Like, I obviously would have never thought of that. And I kind of picked up on it right away. I was like, damn, that's a really good piece of visual storytelling right there.
100%.
Yeah.
I didn't even really pick up on the fact that might mean that.
Yeah,
but
I think it means that.
I very clearly noticed it, though, that he flicked it like 20 times and just gave up. But now that you mention
this is just like a fun ass like summer movie to me, like vacation resort movie to me. I don't know.
It is, yeah. I don't even want to get, I don't want to get too hooked up on the end of the movie because yes, it's sad, but like the first hour is just a fun, crazy
just
experience.
Goofing off, dude.
Yeah. I think this is interesting because, Mani, I read your review for this movie and you said it's a better version of Challengers.
I'd probably reverse that statement now.
I would
they're very, very
I think that's interesting.
I think Challengers was heavily inspired by this movie, though.
Oh, I would reverse it in a way where I do think they're similar, but I would say Challengers is a little bit better.
Oh, I would have so hard. Like, I very much disagree with that.
I agree with you, and let me tell you why.
Yeah, I think they're similar.
This is probably my main critique of the movie, which probably, Monty, you're not going to agree with just because you're describing it as kind of like a fun summer movie, which I think it is.
All right, listen, it's a fun summer movie with a very real kind of touch to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. But I think it would have been more real given more context to each of our main characters, the two boys. I think, what is his name? It's like, it starts with a T. I can't believe I'm forgetting his name.
I forget.
One of the main characters, the guys.
Just say,
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The bigger guy.
Yeah.
Taller.
Tenoch, right?
Yeah.
So Tenoch, you get more of a background on. Like he has this.
Wait, is this the? I'm forgetting the names. Is this the Narcos Mexico guy? Or no?
Narcos Mexico guy?
I don't know.
Have you guys not watched Narcos Mexico?
I've seen Narcos the first series, but anyways, Tenoch lives in this big ass mansion. He has a prestigious family. He comes from this background. You get a little bit more information on Tenoch than you do on the other guy. You don't really find that much out about him. Not to mention that the main tension between these characters is that they supposedly hooked up with each other's girlfriends, and you never meet the girlfriends. You don't know anything about them
Because they don't matter.
I kind of think
And they
do.
don't matter, and their backstories don't really matter.
I think they do. And this is why I make the comparison to Challengers, because I feel like Challengers was more impactful because we do have a lot more of that information. Like the background of even the friendship of the characters and how deep it goes over time, especially. I felt like that added way more emotional and dramatic impact to Challengers, and I would have appreciated that here in terms of making their feud seem more high stakes.
Yeah, I think I actually kind of agree with that.
It's not like an intense feud in this movie. That's why I would not reverse the Challenger statement, but I would just take it back because they're just like, I think they're too different to directly like draw a comparison like that. But I just think, I don't know. I think the scenes and the fun scenes that the characters have throughout this movie, they kind of explore how deep their bond is better than Challengers explores how deep everybody's bond is, at least to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you might be right, and I also think like the feud they have. Also, this is Tenoch. This is the other guy.
Yeah, Tenoch. All right, Tenoch is the Narcos Mexico.
Okay, yeah.
Kingpin.
No, but what I was saying is,
Oh, I do know who that is now. He looks so much younger.
Yeah, he is so much
I
younger.
didn't know that was him.
Hits.
Yeah.
yeah. But what I was gonna say is the feud in this movie. It's not like you're right. It's not like a huge thing. It's more of like an aspect of their life. Like this is a coming of age story.
Yep.
It's just like a part of growing up almost.
Right.
And like the whole movie is like the relationships you have and you fall out of and you fall into. Like that whole thing, like that's not the whole movie, but it's a part of it.
Yeah.
So
it's like two boys growing up, they're friends, and they just have like a little like departure into like hedonistic activities, and it kind of ends in a very somber way. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that rubs a lot. Like that rubs me off. How do you say it?
what are you trying to say, fam?
What?
All right. It comes across much different than Challengers, which is very much like
Challengers is like an angry movie, bro.
Yeah.
There's like the feud is the movie.
The feud is the
They all hate
the
each
feud
other.
is the movie.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. It's more of like a light touch, kind of movie, and the feud is not really what they're focusing on, anyways.
I also just love the camera work in this movie, to be honest.
Yeah, I would agree.
Just
I
like
think
the shots in the corners, they like shoot over like people's heads all the time, and it just makes things move in a very certain way that I like.
it's visually pleasing. I also think they did a very good job of like showcasing what rural Mexico looks like through their road trip. I thought that was very interesting, especially like for being, it's not a period piece, but like 2001, seeing what that looks like then compared to what you can expect it looks like now.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting, although that's not really probably not like an intentional part of the movie. It just happens to be like how it was showcased when it was shot.
I don't know. I'd say it's intentional.
I think the politics is very intentional in this movie.
And just like capturing a time. I mean, maybe when you make a movie of a present time, you're not maybe thinking, oh, this is going to be a period piece. But like when you're filming a place that's so like distinctive and you're just filming so much of it, it's going to be like that when you see it 20 years later.
I am very curious to hear what you guys think about this. I thought it was very interesting, and I'd probably never seen this before, where throughout the movie, one, there's a narrator, and two, during like a scene, it'll just cut the audio and then go to the narrator. Like I'm curious what you guys thought of that.
For me, it's like beautiful setting, like great just setting the stage as to what's happening. Because the movie at the end, it's really about them just growing up and leaving that stage of their life, and just gives you the political context in which they belong in.
Yeah, I like the choice of the narrator because it like you become like an observer of the situations and what these people are going through rather than like thrusting you into it. And maybe that's why I felt a little emotionally disconnected from it all. Yeah. But I think it was a great choice nonetheless. It was kind of like Train Dreams, but like I don't like Train Dreams. The narrator of Train Dreams.
Dude, the Train Dreams narrator was weird. He popped up like 3 times total and just like the most random.
I thought he was popping up. Oh, I thought it was popping
Really?
up.
Oh,
Way
it was more than 3.
I remember there just being like a big gap though. It's like, oh, I forgot about the fucking narrator.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I didn't like that in Train Dreams, and I loved it here.
Yeah. I thought it interestingly worked for me because with the first couple times it happened, I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And then it kept happening. But the more the movie went on, the more I was like, I just like accepted that it was a part of it. And I kind of like started to enjoy that. Like Monty said, it's almost like a setting component where it's like, you know, you're following along, but then it kind of just adds further context to
It, like sets the tone.
yeah, or even like things that would go unsaid if the narrator did not jump in. Like there's a scene where they're driving and there's a traffic jam, and it gives the context to why the traffic was jammed. It's like the traffic was not jammed for the reason the boys thought. Like somebody actually like got hit and died, and that's like why.
Yeah.
There was one that was like really hit me hard, like it fucked me up a little bit. The guy, I forgot his name. It's like starts with CH or something. They're on the beach and they like there's like a family nearby that helps them out.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
it's
that's
just,
that's like
the
one of my
narrator
favorite
like
scenes.
informs us that he like a year later they get displaced from their homes. He doesn't fish anymore. He's forced to work in a hotel. It's like so fucked up, bro.
That one was heartbreaking.
That
I
one's
forgot
hard,
about
bro.
that.
Yeah.
That one sucked, especially for a character that probably had 5 to 10 minutes of screen time. It was impactful, like without trying too hard. I felt like, and also he was like the catalyst for their real like last hurrah. You know what I mean? The beach tour, their dinner at the end,
The turtles.
the turtles. Yeah. I also thought that was like a nice touch, but also devastating.
Yeah, I
was
do
very
like how
sad.
the movie balances tone because I mean we're talking about this, but I think literally within 5 minutes of that narration, I think they're cheersing to the clitoris.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
I mean,
true.
that's the vibe. That's the vibe of the trip. Like,
Right?
that's what you got to do kind of in life sometimes, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Can't go without mentioning that this is also a very horny movie.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's,
Crazy.
Yeah.
dude, I think I watched this. I tried to watch this like a year ago on Netflix.
Yeah.
and my dad's in the room across.
Yeah, insane
No,
beginning
can't-
scene.
can't do all that.
insane beginning
I'm like
scene.
putting the
yeah.
audio down. I'm like, you know what? We just watch something else. yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, dude.
Overall though, great watch. It was a
Hilarious.
very
Yeah, there's
good
some
movie,
hilarious scenes in that. Yeah.
Great movie.
for sure.
All right, move on to the next one.
The next movie that we're going to review is Watchmen, the movie that I recommended. So let's see our scores. In 3, 2, 1. 4.
Oh no.
I got a 2.
Oh no.
I got a 2.
And you know what's so funny? Okay, so you say your score. Monty did 2, Christian.
4.5. I recommended it. I fucking love this movie.
I gave it a 4. Before we even started recording, Christian and I were joking that he was scared to see the scores for Watchmen because
Yeah.
it could range from 2 to 5.
yeah, you're going to love this movie or hate this movie. And I think I hate this movie. This is
it is a very polarizing experience.
Dude, it's like it started off so good. Like the concept was so rich and I was so excited. And then just the dialogue just like let me down and let me down. What's his name?
Rorschach.
Rorschach.
I hate Rorschach,
Whoa,
dude.
my God. That's a bad
that's a
take.
bad
Just like
take.
he just tries to sound so all right, every
He
actor
is,
is
bro.
all,
He is. He's Batman.
dude, every actor, every character is acted the same way. They're like, it's like, what's his name?
Zack Snyder.
Yeah, Zack Snyder just went up to them and be like, "Yo, just sound as tough as possible." And they
were, bro.
they think they're tough, bro. They think they sound tough. I don't know, dude.
Rorschach's got aura, bro.
I hate Rorschach, bro. I
What
wanted him
else?
to
What else?
lose.
Monty, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
This is exactly. It's just corny ass like shit like that. It's just all right. That's what I'm saying. It's like he thinks he's coming off tough, bro, but he just sounds so corny, dog.
This is coming from the dude that glazes Endgame. I can't believe I'm hearing
No,
this.
but this is a different level of like corn activity, dude.
This
I
is a
don't think
movie
it's that corny. I
This
don't
is a
know.
movie, first of all, that knows
Honestly,
how to have fun with itself.
Yeah.
And second of all, it seems like it's intentional. Marvel doesn't seem like it's intentional.
What?
No.
No. Marvel is 100% intentional with its jokes. What are you talking about? 100%.
Dude, if they were
one is-
intentional
all right,
with some
listen,
of those jokes,
this
they'd
is-
stop saying them because they're not funny sometimes, especially nowadays.
The what for Marvel?
Just like MCU humor in the Big 26.
Yeah, listen, we don't need to go. Listen, they're not exactly like I'm not going to a Marvel movie expecting to laugh my ass off. You know.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, I just like, man, this is a heaping pile of trash to me. To be honest,
Wow.
it just like every scene was kind of the same, where it's you kind of try to uncover the backstory of a certain character, and they're just like, at the end of the scene, they're like, damn. And then they give you some important lesson about life, and then there's like an action sequence, and then it goes on to the next character.
What important lesson about life?
Everybody's always been like, even the old times are just rich to me now. Like every character's just like trying to impart some wisdom upon you at the end of their scene, and then it just goes on to the next one. I think, dude, I honestly started watching this movie on Friday of last week, and then I got 25 minutes left into it. I just put it down, dude.
Wow.
I was just like, I need to clean my eyes.
Wow.
That's
Dude, I
can't
disagree,
do it.
bro.
I think that's way too harsh.
All right, well, I'm going to start the glaze fest. Actually,
yeah,
no.
start
I've seen the
glazing,
movie.
start
Let's hear it from
glazing.
you, because you gave it a 4. That's pretty good.
So I thought this movie was tastefully funny. I thought the heroes and the characters were original and interesting. I thought that Dr. Manhattan was a very sick character. Without giving too much away, because I felt the need to write something on Letterboxd after I watched it, I said this movie has its own aura. I feel like the way that it's shot, the slow-mo scenes, the slow-mo shots, the camera work, the visual effects, I feel like are different from a lot of superhero movies, and it feels like its own original superhero movie, which it is. I thought Rorschach's diary entries were hilarious at times and were funny that we just talked about setting pieces. A setting piece in the movie, whenever they came up, he felt like the main character to me.
Yeah. I think he is, right?
I think he technically
Probably.
is, yeah.
I think it is, because the movie starts and ends with him. I mean, the movie technically starts with a comedian, but like it really starts with like Rorschach's journal. Man crawls up steps. Man doesn't make it to the top, or like some shit like that.
Yeah, I love.
He's
how-
so fucking
I love
corny, bro.
that. I loved it.
He's like the chuddest villain hero of all time. Like he's just, bro. He's on some Dax shit, bro. Like I don't know how to say it, dude.
Yes.
Dude, you know where I stopped watching the movie is like, all right, okay, this is another thing that pissed me off. You're gonna tell me that nuclear bombs are in the picture, time travel is in the picture, and then he's gonna get stuck in jail, and his biggest problem is like the midget guy and like his henchmen.
When I critique of the movie,
Dude,
They were not a problem. He fucked him up.
dude, that was like a big like contention to him when he got put in prison. It's like, dude, why is this a beat in the story where he's going to jail when we're talking about Russia with atomic arms?
It's a subplot.
Yeah, it's a fucking 3-hour movie. That's Zack Snyder for you. That's
Dude,
Zack Snyder.
All right, this scene, I know it's supposed to come off tough, but like I was laughing so hard, and this is like where I kind of like stopped watching. It's when he gets like broken out of prison, and then like the guy like he's in the bathroom and he's like, wait 1 second, and then he goes in, and then I was like, dude,
Yeah,
this is the goofiest shit I've ever seen,
I
bro.
get that. I understand that, but like wherever you felt the cringe, I was like, oh, that's fucking hilarious, or that's
Okay.
badass.
I guess it's an aesthetic like opinion or aesthetic choice. Like if you like this aesthetic, you're gonna like this movie, but
Yeah.
I did not enjoy
Dude,
it.
there is a shot in that scene you're talking about, which I think is fucking amazing.
The door swinging?
The door swing.
Fuck the door swinging,
Are
bro.
you kidding?
I was like,
That's genius. The way it like uncovers moments of the scene as like shorter and shorter and shorter with the door going.
I thought that was pretty fire.
Like it's holding his head over the toilet, then his head's in the toilet. I thought it was great. I don't know.
dude, that Rorschach needs fucking SSRIs, bro.
oh my
He's
god.
like, I don't know.
I thought that, switching the subject a little bit, I thought that Dr. Manhattan's internal struggle was super interesting. I thought the twist at the end to turn all of the like the nuclear events on him was pretty cool and ingenious. It kind of felt, I say Attack on Titan once an episode, but it kind of felt like Attack on Titan where the anti-hero is taking the fall for everything. And I thought that was super cool. I thought...
Well, Aaron just did that shit. He's not taking the fall.
he did that shit. And he's still
taking
taking the fall, though. I mean, he did it.
'cause he did that
He did it, and he's taking the fall.
All right, this is
but-
not an Attack on Titan episode.
It's not. I drop that comparison. But anyways, I thought that internal struggle was cool. I thought the visual effects on Mars were fucking crazy with
Yeah.
like the glass like structure.
That was cool.
I thought the fact that he could see the future and like I forgot her name, the girl getting all mad. She's like, you said I end up crying, but I don't feel like crying at all. And then it goes through the conversation. He shows her the past and she does end up crying. Mm-hmm. I thought that was really good. I don't know. There were just multiple parts where I was like, I'm entertained by this. I think it's, again, tastefully funny. I thought the action sequences were cool. I thought it was tastefully original, which I really like.
I'll say that the action sequences were pretty nice.
Yeah.
They
I think
weren't terrible for me.
This movie requires you to like trust it.
It
like,
does.
I think the first 30 minutes, like you really need to just like put yourself in the movie. You have to vibe with it. I think it takes some effort because like the needle drops are crazy. Like they're all over the place.
Sure.
Like it's not good. I think a lot of people would think they're bad. I think they're pretty good. I think they fit. And like the cinematography is crazy. The acting is kind of crazy sometimes. The dialogue is kind of crazy. Like this movie is far from perfect. But like if you just like put yourself into it and allow yourself to vibe with it, I think once you get past that 30 minutes and you start trusting it, it's a worthy experience.
I agree with you. And I'll also say there were a couple of needle drops that I think a lot of people would say are corny that I actually really liked.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
The characters just ran flat for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like
also, okay? This easily could have been PG-13. Like, story-wise, everything-wise, but he's just got to be showing his dick the entire time.
What about the comedian fucking trying to rape Shorty back in the day?
Okay, there's like 3 scenes.
There's so much R-rated shit in here, I feel like.
Yeah, there is.
I feel like it doesn't need to be R-rated, though.
What,
like, those
you have
scenes
a
are
problem
so...
with the
Those
rating?
scenes are so unnecessary. To the, like... I
don't agree.
I don't know.
Don't agree.
Okay, final point, unless you guys have more to say. Dr. Manhattan's backstory to that one song from Koyaanisqatsi is ridiculous. You didn't like that part or no?
I can't even really remember it.
Do you remember it? It's
pretty good.
The backstory with oh, it's so good. I don't know, man. And like the song, like from the 2 movies, like they share the same theme too. Yeah. I saw that shit come up. It was like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme, like, I know that. I know that shit. Yeah.
Dude, Dr. Manhattan's like Thanos, dude. He's just like a memorable ass character.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Very bald.
Sad. Yeah, very bald. Sad that you didn't like it, Monty. But I did.
Yep.
I did.
All right.
Monty's favorite movie of all time.
It is.
Watchmen.
Yes.
2009.
There it is.
Okay.
Yo, you know what though? I did give it 2 stars and not like half star because it did have balls, you know? Like it is a pretty big like concept story, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm happy they got to make the movie, I guess.
Yeah.
I hope everybody had fun.
Yeah.
That's enough of all that.
No, I don't. I actually don't completely disagree. Like, I'm glad that movie exists. I don't know if that gets greenlit today.
Yeah. Because, the beginning, the beginning where they're going through U.S. history and then everything's different. Like that, I don't think that would slide today.
Probably not. That's a good point, actually. All right, that has been our review of Watchmen. Moving on to our last movie of the session, I recommended for us all to watch Tampopo. I had not seen it, as well as Christian and Monty. So this was all of our first time watching. And yeah, we're going to get into our thoughts, but first we're going to start with the scores. All right, we're going to reveal our scores for Tampopo in 3, 2, 1. Wow!
Whoa! I got a 5.
Wow!
Nice.
Let's go, dude.
Okay, yeah, I have a 4.5.
Nice.
I also have a 4.5.
Bro, yeah, it's brilliant. Genius.
Lovely.
Fucking
Lovely.
amazing. Amazing.
Yes.
I love food,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah.
This
Dude,
makes me so happy.
I ordered food. It was coming to my house like while the movie started, and I was just like, I've never been like more hungry in my life, dude.
Dude,
Yep.
I'm glad because me and Matt were talking about this before you got here. I ate 3 different small meals during the movie, and it was like the intended experience, I feel like.
Yes.
Yeah. I was literally telling him, I'll bet you the director intended for that. He wants you to eat during this movie, bro.
Dude, yeah, it starts with them in the theater, and he just like has food. Bro, it's so random. It's hilarious.
I love it.
I love the little, it's not, I don't even think you could consider it like a subplot. It's just like an insertion into the movie.
Dude, it's like
couple.
Dude, it's just random shit. It's like
Yeah.
the camera, like someone walks past the camera and the camera's just like, oh, I'm going to follow this person now.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a little story into them and it's all based around food.
Dude, yeah, there is like a slight a main story of her trying to like perfect the ramen and stuff, but there's just like so many random scenes with random ass people like in this food universe, and it just like does a great job of building like that, I don't know, universe.
It's just like an aura, just a foodie aura, bro. I don't even like the one with the grandma in the supermarket like touching all the food.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
That was so crazy and out of left field.
Yeah.
Like, dude, the fist fight between the main dude with the cowboy hat and the dude that was drunk at the beginning of the movie in the ramen shop was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
At the end, it just cuts to them like staring up at the sky. He's like, "Yeah, you're a pretty good fighter, man."
Dude, I was kind of reminded of the Naruto Sasuke fight, like at the end, where they're just like looking at the sky. I was like, damn, it's Loki the same shit.
Christian doesn't understand that.
Yeah, I'm not tapped in, unfortunately.
That is peak.
But it's probably a good reference.
Dude, it's like dark sometimes too. Like it's not all funny.
No.
It's like remember that evil dude? You know who I'm talking about? The evil food guy?
I think so.
That's like they're at the boats and all those girls are there and he starts bleeding with the clam.
Yeah.
Oh, the horny
I was like
dude.
kind of scared. Yeah.
Yeah.
The egg swap.
The egg swap, dude.
The egg swap was
Freaked
insane.
out, bro. We are
Not even on
freaked
some
out.
freak shit. That's probably my favorite scene in the movie, dude. Because
the
you're
one we
just like, what's going on, dude?
Okay, yeah, I agree. In that
can't-
lens, yeah.
I cannot say that's my favorite scene in the
that's my
movie,
favorite
but
scene.
Favorite scene in the movie is when they're trying her ramen for the final time, and you're like wondering, are they going to lift up the bowls and drink the broth?
So
my heart was
electric.
pumping like it was a fucking crime thriller.
Yeah.
I think my favorite scene in the movie is when, first of all, just preface, I love how much this woman cares about perfecting ramen.
For real.
I am just as invested as making good ramen as she is at this point. Like, it was so awesome. But my favorite sequence, at least, was when she's trying to get like the drop on the local ramen restaurants and their recipes.
Yeah.
And she's going up to this one guy. He's like, "Oh, I would never sell my recipe." And then this other dude just chilling in the corner is like, "You give me 30 grand. I'll give you the recipe." And he smuggles her into his shop into this dark corner. She's like, "How is this going to help me get the ramen recipe?" And she's just like peeking through.
He's making the broth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the funniest part is it didn't help her at all. She went home and tried to recreate it, and it was still terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Dude,
know.
I love how like they're truck driving in the beginning and they just like don't care. They're just like, all right, I guess we're gonna quit our jobs.
Yeah, someone's just not getting their package, bro.
I love that. And I love what's even better is how like they saved that dude from choking in the restaurant and immediately oh my God. Immediately he's like, "I'm gonna drop everything and help you cook ramen."
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, that was one of the funniest. I
Oh
was like
my God.
laughing out loud, bro, when she stuck the vacuum down his throat in the restaurant.
that is not a thing.
Yeah.
Like a
Bro.
vacuum.
Yeah, I was watching that. Like, would that work, Loki?
I have no.
Why wouldn't
I've
it work?
never seen
I
that
feel
in
like
my
it would
entire
just like
life.
create a suction in your esophagus and just like block out everything.
Make it worse.
Yeah, right.
And like suck up your organs.
Yeah.
Loki.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's just like they sacrificed. I'm not sacrificed, but it's just like it's not really about the plot as much as it is about the world building. But you're still so intrigued by the end. It's like it's a plot-driven movie.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I love the cityscape shots too. There's multiple that make the scape and the setting of the movie look so much more pretty and grand. But overall, like I didn't write a review on this right after I watched it just because I wanted to save my thoughts for this. But the best way I can describe it is just organized chaos.
Yeah,
It's like
100%.
It's chaotic in the best ways possible.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, definitely.
That's how I would put it.
Dude, one of the shots, because you were just talking about like the cityscape shots, right? Dude, one of the shots after they leave the restaurant, like the main guy and the main girl, and they're like looking for a ride home, they're like hitchhiking.
Yeah.
There's like one shot when they're on the side of the road. It's not like understated, like it's obviously a really nice shot, but it's not like the most in your face, like, oh my God, look at this cinematography ass shot. There's like, she's wearing this polka dot and there's like red dots on her shirt. There's city, like skyscrapers in the background. You can see the dots from the fucking windows and it's dark. The sky has this like purple hue. There's greens. It's, bro, I got to find a picture of that. If we can find a picture of that, I want to include it in this video just to show you guys. I love that shot. That might be one of my favorite frames from a movie ever. It was sick.
Wow.
It was definitely beautiful. It was definitely beautiful.
Yeah.
Like there was one scene in the restaurants where they're practicing like etiquette and stuff. And it kind of reminded me, there's like a bunch of red in that scene and it was used so well. It almost reminded me, I mean, it's not as good, but it kind of reminded me of Three Colors Red.
I gotta see that.
Yeah, it was like they just used color beautifully, especially red in this movie.
I was talking about that movie recently with a guy I had just met and was talking about movies with like the red, white, and blue series. Yeah. And how interesting that those series of movies are, like with their use of color. While you were talking about that, it made me think, I totally forgot one of my favorite scenes is, I don't know if it's literally the opening shot, but it's one of the opening shots where it's a monologue about like eating ramen.
Yeah.
It's like this guy is basically like learning from the master about how to eat ramen. He's like, first you must apologize to the pork.
Yeah.
I was dead. I was literally laughing out loud because I was like, this is insane, but also awesome. Like, oh my God, it was so funny.
Just throwing you into the world of just sexualizing your food.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Pretty much.
Could not find a picture of that, but I do want to include it in the video. But also that guy in the beginning, or like the younger truck driver, did you know that's the guy from Inception? The old guy?
Is it really?
Yeah.
No
Or
idea.
he's not even that old in
way.
Inception, but he plays the old guy in the bottom of the dream.
No way. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's
he's
insane.
great, dude.
He's really
he's
good.
phenomenal.
He didn't have like a big role in this movie, but like he's just great.
He served its purpose for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I loved like the ragtag group of like what seemed like homeless dudes and their love for food. Like they're like just cleaning up scraps off of the street. And
It's like they're like gangs.
Yeah.
Like you're just gangs, but everybody's just about cooking ramen instead.
That's
It's like
what
instead of violence, it's food.
yeah. It's like, look
Yeah.
what we got.
they took their sensei from him, right? To help
Yeah.
with the really old guy, right?
Oh, the scene where they sang him a song before he went in
Oh,
and
that was
helped
great.
him
Yeah.
cook the ramen. I was like,
Yeah.
why is this happening? But this is awesome. I
That
don't know.
ramen looks so good.
my God,
bro.
It looks really good.
Dude, and I don't know too much about Japan. Like, I can't say this with certainty, but everything I've heard is that like they really perfect their food, and I feel like this movie kind of encapsulates that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Dude, another random scene that was just like so weird but interesting. The scene where it's like all of the Japanese businessmen are eating at this fine restaurant and one of them orders like what they want. All of the rest of them
Yeah, this
ordered the
one's
same
hilarious.
exact thing.
Yeah.
And then this one guy clearly is like cultured about food, so he starts going in depth.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
starts expelling his ball knowledge
he's
on
like,
the menu.
he's like, so this sauce is made with this sort of fondue, right? And he's like, excellent choice, sir. And the rest of the table literally visibly turns red because they're like, we don't know shit about food.
Yeah.
That was crazy, but it also made me think about the use of sound effects in this movie. The constant slurping.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Dude, there was like a sound effect at the end, like they would slurp a noodle, and the last like bit of sound in that
Yes.
slurp would be like a woof. It'd be like a wish. It'd be
No,
like,
it was like a
yeah.
something like that.
It's like added the sound. I loved it so much.
It's like, why is that there?
That one scene in the restaurant where all the girls are trying to like learn how to eat proper.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that one, like, is it
see
like
the
an
white
American
guy,
dude?
like, yeah.
Just like,
And they just all start slurping the hell
whole
out.
table is just-
No, but it cuts back and forth, and like each time it cuts back to them, they're getting like closer to the guy to like watch how he's eating.
Yeah.
I was like, why are we being shown this? But this is also like,
Dude, I was never like that. I was never like, why am I being shown this? I was kind of just like, I love this.
Dude, you know what it really reminded me of? It felt to me super Lynchy.
Yeah.
Like, reminded me a lot of David Lynch, just like with the randomness and I guess like the dreamy kind of vibe of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was constantly questioning, why am I being shown this? But I was always just accepting.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
what I'm being shown.
Okay, yeah, I'll say maybe I probably was too. I was like, okay, what are we doing? But I always liked it.
Yeah.
I think you can probably agree.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But it definitely got to a certain point where I understood what was going on. For the first half of the movie, I'm like, do these scenes connect in any way?
Okay,
Right.
yeah.
You know, I was trying to
I
put
could
that
probably
together.
Share that experience.
Exactly. But then it gets to a point where you're like, these are just really just food insertions rather than a continuous storyline. Although I loved the continuous storyline. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
I loved the fact that this woman was dedicating her life to becoming the best ramen chef possible. And I love that there was so much trial and error too. They didn't just give it to her. She had to work hard. She had to use several different methods to perfect her ramen. Even when she thought she had the foolproof strategy of like, okay, I found the sensei of ramen.
Yeah.
Surely I can cook good ramen. Like it wasn't that easy. You know what I mean?
Damn, I'm getting hungry just thinking about this.
For real.
movie, man.
Dude, it was so funny because I had ramen literally the night before.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Damn.
And it was really good. If you're a foodie, you'll love this movie.
Yep.
100%. Yeah.
Yep. And I am. I think it helps you appreciate it more.
Hey, best food movie of all time. I don't know what else.
Yeah, what's the competition?
I think like people say Chef.
Ratatouille.
Boiling Point. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Doesn't hold a candle.
No. This one wipes.
I agree. It might be the best food movie of all time. You got The Menu. It's not even close.
No, not close.
It's not even a conversation.
Not even close. I agree. Well, I have to say I am pleasantly surprised and very happy that you guys liked this movie as much as I did.
Yeah.
I had not seen it, but I had just one, heard good things, and two, had it on my watch list for a little bit, and figured it was about time to give it a watch.
I had never heard of it, and I absolutely loved it, obviously.
Hell yeah.
100% recommend.
Yes. Awesome.
I think that's it.
Any more concluding thoughts from anyone?
That's it for me.
Nope.
All right. Well, that will sum up our movie I made you watch this week. As always, thank you for watching. We appreciate everyone that makes it all the way through our videos, especially.
Yup.
As always, please feel free to leave a comment, especially if you've watched these movies. We want to know how you guys feel about them. If you have any recommendations for what you guys want to see us watch next, anything at all. Let's start a conversation in our comments. We always love to hear from you guys. But as always, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Yes, we will.